my name is Rocco, and welcome to Rocco's Licks and Mix, where we'll dive into music, money, and more. For 2024-2025, our focus will be epic guitar tones from a really cool collection. When I say really cool, I mean really cool. Also, beginner guitar lessons, financial advice focused on the youth, my YouTube startup journey, along with two of my other favorite categories, which is travel and hobbies. Starting in July, I plan to spend thousands of hours and thousands of dollars giving you an abundance of footage and information. But the great news is, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and watch a couple of boring ads, and I'm giving you $1 million infotainment ridiculously free. As this channel grows, there will be lots of cool items that I'm giving away, but there's only one catch. It's just for my subscribers. I always want them to feel the love, so stay tuned for more news on that. My official business here is done, so sit back, relax, and enjoy another Rocco Nation creation. Hello, welcome to Rocco's Licks and Mix. We're going to do an open box today. This is an Amazon purchase that I have made. We're getting started trying to build some sort of studio for our YouTube channel. And this is, basically everything supposedly that I'll need. It's supposed to have some backdrops, different things. I'm just going to kind of read to you the Amazon description, and then we'll open this box, and then we'll get into things. Okay, so what we have purchased is a Vevelux, spelled V-E-V-E-L-U-X, photo studio lighting kit. It's got 8.5 by 10 foot adjustable backdrop stand. Comes with 4 45-watt dimmable LED lights, umbrella and softbox kits, 3 different colors for backdrops. That's going to be the black backdrop, the white backdrop, and the green screen. And this is made for video and for shooting photography. Current price today, which is 7/14/2024, is $154.95. So that is basically the information on what is in this box. So we'll go ahead and open it up, see what we have. All right, this is what you waited on. It is now time to cut open this box. Take my time, cut carefully. I have no idea what's inside and where it is and how it's packaged, so just want to make sure we don't damage it before we even see it. Of course, it's a safety knife that's not sharp. Okay, so inside the box, we have another box. We have another box inside this box. Okay, so we'll go ahead and cut it open now. Once again, be careful to not go very deep. I'm going to pull up on just a little so I don't have to cut it very much. Like I said, we don't know how this is packaged and we don't want to damage the contents. Okay. Alright, and let me get this box out of the other box so we'll be able to see what we have. Okay. So, just like I was saying, I'm going to be very careful about opening this box. There's lots of soft stuff right here on top that we could have cut through, so you want to be very careful when you're cutting this box open. I'm just going to unload everything. Comes with a little booklet. Has some information in it. A user manual. Several different languages. And this shows you how to set up the stand for the backdrops. That's basically what that's for. And these are the backdrops themselves. We have a black backdrop The green screen is here. They have some clamps, hold those in place, those backdrops. So, those are just like any type of clamp you get at a hardware store. So if you happen to need more, I'm sure you could find those if those were to break. Some other things to attach everything together. Let's see what's in these bags. In this bag we have, this is the setup for the soft light. So those just open up in a box-like fashion. And then we have the white screens that go over top of the front of this. It helps disperse the light, keep it from being too bright in one location, one spot. It'll kind of keep it smooth. So that's what is in this bag. And since there's two of those, I'm expecting the same thing to be in this bag. So there's that. The end of the bags have some Velcro on them. That way you are able to keep those sealed, keep them from falling out. If you travel, now this studio, I won't be traveling with it. It will be in one place, it will stay at my home, so I don't have to worry too much about, will this thing travel or not. Then we have the umbrellas for the umbrella lights. And those just come up and they'll lock in place. Okay. I have the locks in the back. I don't know if you'll be able to see the locks or not. They've got the locks in the back. And you just release those. Fold the umbrella back there. So once again, two of those. So that came in the package. Okay, this is the white backdrop. Doesn't have any real information about where it goes, but it's pretty obvious that it's a backdrop. Those are the three largest pieces of cloth in this box. So it's pretty obvious what that is. Okay, have some cardboard boxes here. And these are stands. Alright, now whether these are for the lights or whether they're for, the backdrops, I will find that out. I'll show it to you when it gets set up. That's basically what we have here. Are two of these that are identical. And they're in the box. Those cardboard boxes, little smalls. We have another one here. Okay. And that is another stand. Okay. And these, for what I paid for them, they look to be pretty good quality. They're metal construction. The little sleeves here and adjusters, clamps, those are some type of plastic. They look like pretty good, tough plastic. Like I said, I don't know how this will travel, but we're not going to worry about that anyway. Once I get it finished, it'll be set it up and forget about it. kind of thing. And for every video I do, this will be, you know, what you all will be seeing. Everything will be shot through the studio, except for my outdoor channels. When I travel, you know, things like that. Of course, obviously those will be live and on location. We have another stand. This is the third stand. Another box that's identical to the other ones. This is going to be a fourth stand. Okay. Now, speaking of traveling, it seems as if they have included, this is very nice. They've included what I would call a duffel bag. I don't know what the correct term is. Storage bag, travel bag. It's got a zipper on it and a couple of handles that you can carry. There are no side pockets. I see just the one zipper across the top. It can be zipped from either end. And that is if you want to travel with this setup. You just put everything inside of this bag and you'll be able to take it with you. So, okay. So let's see what we have in this box. So in the small white boxes, we have the place where the light goes in. Has an on-off switch on the back. Has a plug-in. Has several different adjustments, so you can adjust the angles. And it looks as if it's made to mount to one of those poles that I have, with a little screw set that we have. So I've got one of those. Another box, the identical size box, and it looks like it's the identical thing. Okay. So now I will have to do some research and determine which lights go in these, and are they for the umbrella lights? Are they for the soft boxes? I'll have to figure that out. Like I said, we'll get, you know, towards the end of the video, we'll show you all this set up, so you'll get to see what's what at that point. So I have 4 more boxes here. These boxes have remotes. Let's get into that. Okay, on the remote, I'll read it to you and then I'll show it to you. It has a 20%, 50%, 100% light. You can change the light from warm, cold, or white light. There is an auto button that I do not know what does, you know, what it does. And then there's another, you know, dial type thing that tells you if you want it brighter or dimmer or what type of light you want. So there's a picture of that. Just zoom that in for you. And then we have a light. So these are the lights. I have 4 identical boxes. We got a cover over the part that goes into the socket. The 4 identical boxes, I'm going to say these are probably 4 identical lights. These are those 45 watt lights we talked about. These are stepless dimming lights, 45 watt, 100 to 240 volt, 50 to 60 hertz. We've got cooling fans on these as well. Those feel like those are metal construction. So those should last very well. Let's see. Like I said, 3 other boxes identical to that. Same exact thing I just showed you. The 3rd box, same exact thing I just showed you. I will tell you, there's a light in each box, but there's also a remote in each box. So I'm not sure, I'll have to find this out for you, but does one remote control all lights? Or does this remote only control this light? So you have 4 controls, 4 different lights. We'll have to investigate that, and at the end of the video, we'll get you the answer. Okay? We are getting very close to the end. And I am going to have to say, it looks, I only got those 4 lights, but I only have, let's see, 2 of these holders for the lights to go in. I'm going to say these are probably the umbrella lights. I'm going to look at this softbox light again. Okay, so softbox, open it up, and you may have seen it, but I missed it the first time. But you actually put your light bulb inside of the center of that box. So you don't have to change light bulbs back and forth between whatever light setup that you want. These have cords, and it is just an on and off switch. That's what you get there. So these lights, not sure, they may, like I said, the remotes have the dim switch on them, so maybe they do dim, maybe they don't. We'll figure that out as well. Okay. All right, so one last thing. We'll get rid of this box. So since it's in its own bag, we have Velcro attachments on the end. We have a Velcro attachment on the handle in the center. And since this is by itself, I'm going to assume that this is the actual stand that holds the backdrops. Yes, and so it is a little bit more, heavy duty than those light boxes because it'll be holding a lot more weight. So that's what you get for those. So we got a stand for one side. We have another stand for the other side. And in the center, we have the 2 bars, and these will connect together, go across, and that will hold these backdrops in place. Another thing I'm going to have to figure out, will it hold all backdrops at one time, or do you have to change every time that you want a different backdrop? So like I said, we'll get this thing set up, we'll get back to you, we'll let you know how it goes. Stay tuned.